Though the superintendent decided there is no longer a mask requirement, students will still need to wear one while on the bus. The school system is encouraging students to wear a mask while in school buildings and, if eligible, to get vaccinated. Alexis, Elmore, Grady News Source.
The event is tonight at 6:30 p.m. It is open to the public through Zoom. You can access that through your smartphone or your computer. You can find that link on the Barrow County School System website or any of their social media pages. Their event page also has more resources and information regarding suicide. For Grady News Source, I'm Alexis Elmore.
Tomorrow, residents can vote at any polling location near them from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. For more information on the 2023 SPLOST and polling locations, you can visit the elections page on barrowga.org. Alexis Elmore, Grady News Source. Warnings for speeding in school zones in the county are no longer being issued. First-time citations start off at $100, so Sheriff Smith says to drive safe and stay alert. For Grady News Source, I'm Alexis Elmore. Hello, I'm Alexis Elmore with your Northeast Georgia weather forecast. Today officially marks the first day of fall, meaning Earth is moving from its summer solstice into our autumnal equinox. Today we can expect about 12 hours of sunlight moving forward. The days will feel shorter due to later sunrises and earlier sunsets, as well as cooler temperatures moving in. Taking a look at today, we will say goodbye to the rain Georgia has been experiencing the past few days. Going into tonight, there is a 60% chance of rain, though it should clear up around 8 p.m., leaving us with clear skies and a high of 54 degrees. As for Thursday, you can expect clear sunny skies with a high of 76 degrees, cooling down to 52 degrees at night. Looking forward to the weekend, the weather will remain mostly sunny with a high of 76 on Friday, 79 on Saturday, and 81 degrees on Sunday. Nighttime temperatures will remain in the low to mid-50s throughout the weekend. And if you're planning on traveling to Nashville for the UGA football game against Vanderbilt, you can expect plenty of sun and temperatures at 75 degrees during the day and 52 degrees at night, which sounds like perfect weather for the Dogs to go 4-0. Alexis Elmore, Grady News Source. Welcome back to Grady News Source. I'm Alexis Elmore with your Georgia Sports Update. The Georgia Bulldogs flushed out the Vanderbilt Commodores 62-0 in Nashville over the weekend, securing their fourth win heading into this weekend as we face off against Arkansas at noon. Here's what Kirby Smart had to say about the win.
I give our guys credit because they came out ready to play and played hard. But, Vanderbilt helped us too because the turnovers certainly got it going our way a lot faster than it would have been.
According to NCAA rankings, Georgia still holds the number 2 spot following this blowout win. Yesterday afternoon, ESPN's College Game Day announced that they'll be joining us in Athens this Saturday to kick off the Bulldogs' attempt to go 5-0 against the Razorbacks, who are currently ranked 8th overall. The location of their setup has not yet been announced by UGA or ESPN. UGA's tennis teams are proving they're a force to be reckoned with just before their seasons truly begin. Over the weekend, the women's tennis team came away with 26 overall wins at the Ole Miss Fall Invite, going 12-0 in doubles wins, while the men's team took away 10 out of 14 doubles wins at the Southern Intercollegiate Championship. This upcoming week, both teams will compete in the ITA All-American Championships. The women will play October 4th through the 11th in Charleston, South Carolina, and the men will play October 2nd through the 10th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. On Sunday, the women's soccer team took down LSU with Molly Bilal scoring the final minute of overtime for a final score of 2-1, a huge victory for Georgia against LSU, who is currently ranked number 5. The women are set to play Arkansas in Athens this Sunday at 1 p.m. I'm Alexis Elmore with your look at sports. Hello, I'm Alexis Elmore with the 3 things you need to know for today's Grady Daily. Up first, last night the CDC accepted the Advisory Committee of Immunization Practices' recommendation of emergency use of the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine for children aged 5 to 11. The CDC's decision was the final step for over 28 million children to be eligible for vaccination against COVID-19. Beginning today, children can receive their 10 milliliter shot, which is 1/3 the amount of the adult Pfizer vaccine. Up next, Georgia lawmakers will meet today to discuss redistricting in the state. Following the results of the 2020 census, which showed growth in Georgia, lawmakers will meet today to discuss plans on redistricting in the state. Redistricting takes place every 10 years and is the process of drawing political boundaries for congressional and legislative seats to ensure equal population in each. Republicans currently hold the majority of seats in Georgia. Both Democrat and Republican parties have released their maps, which will be discussed at 1 p.m. today. Finally, Athens-Clarke County Police are investigating a fatal shooting that occurred Monday night on Martin Circle. Responding police found the victim with a gunshot wound. The victim was transported to a local hospital where he later died due to his injury. Police are asking anybody with information regarding this incident to contact Lieutenant Norris at 762-400-7165. This has been Alexis Elmore with your Grady Daily. Be sure to tune in tonight for News Source at 5. Coming up on Grady News Source at 5, Election Day results are in. Find out what this means for your county. The Atlanta Braves are the world champions for the first time in 26 years. See how local fans are reacting. And the CDC has approved the Pfizer COVID vaccine for children aged 5 to 11. All this and more coming up on Grady News Source.
As Shaylin mentioned, Barrow County residents will vote tomorrow on a 1% countywide sales tax to fund local projects. Grady News Source reporter Alexis Elmore joins us live from the election office. Alexis, can you tell us more on how that spare penny can support the county?
Hi, I'm here at the Barrow County's elections office, just one of 8 polling locations in the county where the vote will happen tomorrow. Here's a look at what this 1% sales tax will be going towards in the county. Barrow County residents will have the option to vote for a new special purpose local option sales tax proposal for the county. This SPLOST will last for 6 years and raise an estimated $120,800,000 dispersed throughout the county's 6 cities. Every cent collected will go towards projects that will bring upgrades to 5 specific areas in the county: Parks and Recreation, Jail and Justice Center expansion, water and sewer systems, roadwork projects, and public safety and emergency services.
All of these projects are necessary. None of them are frivolous.
Thomas Jennings, President and CEO of the Barrow County Chamber of Commerce, says the tax is collected when purchasing goods and services in Barrow County, which means residents are not the only ones paying.
Someone buys something, they pay that extra penny for the sales tax. And what ends up happening is that not only are Barrow County residents paying that sales tax, but anybody that comes into Barrow County from other communities also helps pay for that sales tax.
Jennings says that projects like these are an opportunity to solve issues as the population in the county continues to rise. Sally Brown, a resident of Barrow County for 30 years, is voting yes because of the money the county raises from outside commuters, leaving less burden on local taxpayers.
What's great is, so much of the money generated by SPLOST are from people that don't live here, that drive through and stop and buy gas. And you get this new stuff, and it's like, man, this is the way to go.
This SPLOST will begin its 6-year run in 2023 to raise money for specific projects within the counties of Barrow. For Grady News Source, I'm Alexis Elmore.
Certain areas in Barrow County went into lockdown today. Police are yet to release the reason for these lockdowns. Grady News Source reporter Alexis Elmore is here to tell us what she witnessed.
Hi, Riley. I was in the middle of an interview with Family Connection in Barrow County. During the last 2 minutes of the interview, all I could hear was the sound of a helicopter over the building, making it hard to hear because it was so close. I wrapped up the interview and was on my way out of the building when someone grabbed my arm and said that I would not be able to leave the building because there was multiple Barrow County sheriffs, Georgia State Patrol, and police helicopters surrounding the street beside us. I stayed in the building for about 30 minutes before I was told to leave. Walking to my car, I called the Barrow County Sheriff's Office for information on what was happening. I was told that information was not allowed to be disclosed, but that an operation was being carried out. We will continue to follow this story for more updates. Back to you, Riley.
Thank you, Alexis.